I'm sorry. I can't. I can't do this anymore. I don't want it. It sucks. I, I, I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. I can't do what you were saying me to do. I'm sorry. That's not who I am. I must be true to who I am. I must tell the truth and not lies. So let's talk about this. Um, I think this is somewhat a serious topic for me, a little bit. But then again, I could joke around it a little bit. But because I saw a video a long time ago, and it was like maybe six. No, I think it was 10 years ago with that movie. It's like, ah, A+. Oh, you get B+. Oh, we Asian don't do timeout. We do knockout, and it was really fun. So, and then there was another comedy video on the Vietnamese show, and it was talking about how we Asian, talking about Asian American, we're called bananas. That's right. We're called bananas because we're yellow. We're yellow on the outside and we're in the inside. That means we're not totally Asian because we're born in America, right? So let's do this. So one thing is this: I love being Asian and I hate being. It's like I love it at the same time I hate it. So it's a love hate relationship with being Asian. Sometimes it's because see, let's put all this stuff that I love about being Asian. Well, that my hair it's straight. I don't like when I get up in the morning. I don't like I take shower, but it's straight. I don't have to comb it. I don't have to like some people comb, but I don't. I don't have to do anything with my hair. Um, I have less hair on my arm. I don't really like hair. That's just me. Okay, so I like the culture. I like the food they have. I think that Asian have the most beautiful culture of all. Uh, where I believe that Asian have the most uh, magnificent culture. Not that everybody, every other culture have beautiful culture. It's just that because I fell in love with Asian culture is because they the martial aspect, like the whole kung fu thing. Because like Bruce Lee or Ip Man or Jackie Chan and Jet Li, I fell in love with that because they do martial arts and I love that. And they have the whole samurai ninja things, right? Go and then they have throwing stars, right? And then they have with diversity of languages like Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I love Asian for Korean dramas, the Chinese drama, all those aspects, and then they have beautiful background and beautiful history, rich, full rich history. But then and they have where the Asian culture, they have respect for your elders. If you're younger, you have to in some Asian culture like the Chinese or the Japanese, they bow to you, give you respect. Um, yeah, I like that aspect. I like that. You know, but there's another side that I don't like being Asian, and for the fact is, if you've seen a lot of Asian parents, they're very strict on how they don't care about what their kids want, right? They are selfish of what they want for themselves. The only reason is this: they think that they think that since they didn't have the life that their kids have, they want for what their kid did. Like they want for their kids to be able to grow up to have the thing that they didn't have, right? But the problem with this is the traditional way. So I believe, I interview a kung fu master, right? And I believe that he is right. It piqued my awareness, right? It piqued my awareness to that degree that that we yield from young, right? We know we're not we we're we know how to be soft, right? Not in a way, but see the thing is you have the thing is in America they're more masculine, right? That's where all the masculine are entrepreneurs and stuff like that. And then we forgot that there's balance. There's balance in the whole. the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine got to be like merged in together as one. Except we don't do that. We're all messed up. One is more softer and more dominant on the other side, more is masculine. But I believe that it's about unity. So my point is this. I so when I was a kid, so okay, so I believe that every Asian parent would hate me for being their son because I don't do what usually the Asian parents will tell the eldest kid to be responsible to take responsibility for life and look after their siblings. Cool, I used to do that, but that's not me anymore. They have their own life. You can't control people's life. You can at least lead to being example, to be able to lead life, And I believe that my point of view is a little bit different because I don't like school. But if you those Asian parents do not understand where the history of school is, the only reason why the Asian parents believe that school is the way because they don't they don't they grow up they had hardship, right? And I understand that. But you have to understand that you can't you can't live in the world where your traditional way of thinking and you're not flexible enough to be able to know that there's another way to live life. And the only reason why people say going to school is because that's what everybody else say. Everybody else say that you need school to become successful in life. I totally disagree with that. Why? Because if it was true, then everybody would be winning. But you see the whole diversity of people who go and graduate from college to high school to university, and then after you look at their life, then you reflect back. How come that their life sucks? Because school don't teach you the thing that you need to learn. They teach you so you can be a slave to the 9 to 5 job, to become a slave for the boss, to become a slave for the entrepreneur. Nothing wrong with that, but you're working for someone else's dreams, right? And that's because so how did I became this way? Well, because I read Rich Dad Poor Dad book, Robert Kiyosaki. If you don't know him, you should check him out. He was talking about how school, school is failing not just entrepreneurs, but also failing for the average person. Even if you go for this amount of years in school, you're in school, you're in student loan debt, which can be bankrupt, and you didn't even learn nothing. You have no you ask the kid, you ask the young person coming, hey, what did you learn? What's your skill? They have no skill whatsoever. They can't remember crap. They don't know nothing. They don't know anything. So what's the point of me, the Asian parents telling you to yeah, you should go to school. Why should you go to school? I was listening to a talk. I was trying to find some Asian people are going to school and university. It's huge in Japan and Korean and China, probably Vietnamese. I mean Vietnam, and the university is really huge. And those people probably look down on me because I don't have a college degree. I got kicked out of high school for skipping. And do I sound proud? Yeah, I sound proud. I don't care. Like, I end up totally different from my peers and classmates. I don't care. I mean, what I care about is be able to impact people for the better, but also showing people that you don't need to become successful because of school. School is not helpful in a way. School didn't teach you about relationships. School didn't teach you about actually effectively communicating to another person as a human being and caring about them. No, they didn't teach you that. All they teach you is a bunch of to be honest, when I was a kid, I actually loved skipping school because of my friend. He taught me how to skip school. I don't like the homework aspect. I hate it. I hate reading. I hate. I remember my grandmother boyfriend. He told me, "Oh yeah, this kid, he's good at English than you." And then after that, I was like, "Why should I learn English? I don't care about English. Like, shoot, like." that kid, he can be better than me at English. I don't care. I think that's what all Asians do. They say, "Oh, this kid is better than you." I don't care if that kid better than me, man. Like you, if you force a kid to do what you want and you're selfish, that kid will end up hating his life and hating you because you make him regret that the thing that he wanted to do but he couldn't do it. So that's my point of view. Is this? Oh yeah, I was listening to a talk on the Asian aspect of school. Most kids are stressed out because they have to try to please their parents, to do what they to please their parents, to make them happy. But the problem is the kid, the the student, the Asian kid are unhappy. They say it. Every culture, Korean, Chinese, Vietnamese, every people said they're stressed. They have to learn language. For me, I learn language because I want to, not because I'm forced to. There's a difference. I want to learn Japanese because it's really interesting. That's I wasn't forced. See, I fell in love with learning languages because it's very interesting, and you can communicate to another person in their language because it's awesome. But to be able to force a kid to learn a language, they will hate that subject. For instance, school try to force you to read, but see, it was require you for reading, right? So then you grow up hating reading. So I'm not. So the students, the Asian stereotypical stuff is this: Asians are good at math. Yes, that is true. And there's other opposite. Asians aren't good at math. I'm on that spectrum, right? The reason being is I can be good at math. Is I chose not to. It's not see. It's the other mentality. It's how you think, right? I can choose to become good at math, but I chose not to because I believe that there are other important things than for me than to be able to be good at math. I do need to understand it, but there are other important things that I need to learn, right? That is the important thing is math is good in a way that you should know, but it's not good as to be able to understand human being, right? If I look at you right now and we get into the if you're nice enough, then I get to talk to you and see the thing is I can make you like me, right? Now that may sound shallow, but the thing is I cannot make you like me if I don't like you, right? If that's kind of hard. It's like this because there are some people that I don't vibe with, right? There are some people are somewhat I can call them, I don't want to say it, dicks, you know. But if you're a nice person, I can make you like me. Because I understand about human being a factor about the way human being. See, the thing is, what more important is to be able to learn about relationship, to be able to learn communication, to be able to get my message across. It's not always easy, because people are emotional. We tend to like to think that we're intellectual, like logic side, but we're more emotional. Um, so that's what I'm saying. Like I've seen it too many times. Like you know, parents, Asian parents try to force their kids to do something that they don't want. See, I'd rather be ridiculed by other Asian parents to do what, like, because I rebel. I rebel against the school system. I rebel against the degree. I rebel against school. I rebel against grades. I didn't get good grades. I couldn't get good grades. I mean, when I was at school, I got decent grades, B's and C's and stuff like that. But I failed because I didn't show up all the time. If I show up, I would have get like A's or B's, but I didn't. So I don't care. Most of my peer cares. Most of my classmate friends cares because they listen. They hear everybody say school is the way to become successful. I was like that once when I was in college. I believe that school was a way, but it wasn't a way. They force you to do something that you do not want to do. Okay, that off my chest. So it's it's like I love it in a sense and I hate it in a sense. It's like almost like Gary Vee. He don't think about he care less what about everybody think, and he do care about what everybody think. Like those contract, right? And I honestly, because they're inflexible with their thinking. Like time has changed. Like, have you not understand that I don't need to go to school for stuff that I can learn online? Like there's free video online. Like that's mind blowing. We didn't have that a long time ago. I think I was sitting there and I was thinking, we didn't have technology a long time to connect with other like video chat or other side. I couldn't be able to do interviews with authors, like that a long time ago. No, I probably have to walk all the way to their home or something like that to be able to speak to them. And my point of view is this: I don't need to be good at math or to be someone expectation of me. No, I don't need that. That's their expectation of me. I don't care. What I do care is that I want to be able to impact people for the better. Not because someone said, because I want to, because it's my destiny, it's my call. And I won't regret it because I rather you and I try to do something now than regret it later. Like every other Asian out there who follow their parents' footsteps, they will regret their life, just like everybody else in the society. They will regret it. So my message is, please do not force your kid to do what you want. I think that's selfish. I was reading on a comment on a video a long time ago, and the parents were selfish. They said, yeah, I hope that they'll do this for me. Why? Why should I? Just because it's not disrespect, okay? Like, I love my mom, but no disrespect to those parents is not you. See, here's the thing that people don't get. I know that people like to talk about themselves. So do I. But surely you're not that important. You're not the center of the universe. Okay? You have to be able to live in a symbiotic relationship where it's mutual, where you benefit from each other, not where you be. I get that your mom helped you all these years. You should give back. That's the right thing to do. But to force a kid to be something that he does not want to be, or her to be something that he don't want to be, that's a no-no. Because we're all different individuals. We have different lives. We have different interests in our life. We don't have the same interests. The thing that you like probably doesn't make me happy, but the thing that I like probably doesn't make you happy. So it's either and. It's the same as introverted, extrovert. Extroverts sometimes want introverted to be extrovert, but extroverted want to be introverted. They don't want to be extrovert. Sometimes they want to be extroverted. Sometimes they have both. So it's either or, right? So I think that we should be able to be flexible enough to be, the kids, so stuff like that. Like like I don't care about school. Why should I care? Like I'm done with school. Get out of here. Like get out of my face. Like don't ask me. Like crap. So yeah, I know it's a rant. I just want to know that that the thing is what you care about is important. What you do for you is important, not what everybody else wants for you. I mean, your parents want you to live a different life, but the problem with that is they don't understand your interests, your wants, your happiness. Care about your own happiness. That's that's the thing that will make you happy. That will make you excel in life. Because if you do what your parents want, you won't excel. You may do good for a while. You'll be because I know I have this Asian friend. He's Chinese. Though I haven't get in touch with him for a long time. He's really good at math. He's good at calculus. He's good at everything that I wanted to be. But I can't do that. I don't have time like that. What I prefer doing is I like to read and learn because it gives me the advantage of understanding how can I communicate with you as the audience or everybody and get my message out there. I I can't waste time because I don't have time. So there's a difference. I don't have time for the thing that I'm not using. I have time for is to be able to get my message out there. It's just that I don't have time to live life that someone else try to build for me or write for my future. You gotta write your own future. You know, I see too many kids doing what their parents want. That's sad. I'm serious. That's truly sad. So my message is follow your interests, follow your path. Who cares whatever your parents say? It's not about rebellion. It's the truth. If they can't say it, they can't say it. So I'll see you next time. Subscribe to my channel. Like my video.